Zach and Real here, and welcome back to another video. And today we're doing the types of patches. Now, the main three are known, obviously. What we're doing is I'm going to be explaining patches, explaining what they're commonly used for, and explaining their usefulness over another patch. First and foremost, if you guys enjoyed my videos or like this video, subscribe, like, all that good YouTube stuff. Now let's get right in. Okay. So, first patch we're going to go over, printed. Anything printed, that could be silk screened or just printed on. Canvas patches commonly used, and you see it with punk patches that you can buy from the store or online. Either way. What they're best for is generally one color. If you're wanting a white patch or just a pink patch or just a blue patch, you want these types of patches. Now, I'm not going to be doing any types of do-it-yourself patches, as those are like painted, and those are good for like logos or whatever. You can do painted patches of anything, so I'm going to exclude those for this video. Of course, you have printed, and that can also be silk screened, which is you take an album cover, you screen it on there, print it. It looks good, but very shiny, and it tends to be kind of tonal, meaning that you don't see a lot of transition. Next, you have embroidered, done through embroidery. I personally like these for very simplistic designs, such as any Revenge album cover or logos. Majority of band logos you're going to find are going to be done in the embroidered fashion. Printed is also pretty common. The majority of the time it's embroidered. Sometimes you get woven. That brings us into woven. A woven patch is something done through, obviously, being woven. These are great patches for details commonly used on album covers or designs. And those are the three main patches. I don't need to explain them anymore, as you guys basically know. Now, as far as it goes, there's always a dispute between woven or silk screen printed. I think, honestly, woven's better, but that comes down to you. Both can be kind of cool. I believe silk screen is cheaper than woven. So, woven is commonly done by bigger bands or bands that just have money. But yeah, I'd always recommend woven patches over silk screen. Like if you have death, let's just go with leprosy. If you have both album covers, one done in woven, one done in silk screen, get the woven unless the woven looks like crap. Then you don't get the woven. Pretty simple. Anyways, some other unknown types of patches. We're going to go with a more known unknown patch. I know, known unknown patch. Leather. Leather patches are good for, well, leather jackets, or just any jacket in general. You just have to either have a leather working set or have pre-punched holes put in so that you can thread your needles through. Always remember when working with leather or leather patches to use a higher end thread. I would always recommend nylon or very reinforced. You can find them at your local craft store. Hobby Lobby if you're in America. You can find them at Walmart too. So, I would always recommend looking into those. Leather patches, they are good for simplistic designs that you can brand in or cut into the patch. You can also paint on leather, but we're not doing custom do-it-yourself patches. Next, semi-unknown patch, more known to airsofters or people who have Velcro, PVC patches. PVC patches are done with a malleable PVC with Velcro on the back. These are exceedingly hard to sew through if you're going to try. I tried once. I just ended up saying, you know what, screw it, I have an army jacket. I'm going to cut the Velcro off of that, sew the Velcro on, attach said patch to the PVC, or attach said patch to the Velcro. PVC is good for not overly colorful designs, but semi-colorful designs. You can get some good details with these, but they can be a little pricey. I would definitely recommend them for airsofters, obviously, or anybody with a bag, or anybody with the patience and effort to sew them, which I don't have. Next unknown patch. This is known to more your football, your jock. If you were in high school, you know of these. Most of you were in high school. If not, you're going to be in high school. So, Chanel patch. These are warm, fuzzy, woolly patches. meaning that like they're used commonly on a letterman's jacket. Your numbers on the back, your letters, whatever you have, those are done in Chanel. These are very cool, very interesting. They've got a very nice texture to them, very different. I think that they can look really cool. They're commonly used for letterman's jackets and generally just more sports-related stuff. That's the only real use I can think of, or anybody looking to quickly put something on that looks nice, like they'll get letters of their name and put it on their jacket. I've seen that done too. Now the most unknown type of patch to anybody, bullion patches. I didn't know these existed. I knew what they were. I've seen them before, but I didn't know what they were. The way they're described is 80% metal, 20% velvet. These are the most high-end patch you can get. They're commonly used for VIP clubs, golf, lodges, any big club that has a lot of money and has very important members. These have never been used for any sort of design in music that I've found, that have Chanel patches, but you can always do that. It'd be kind of cool. Anyways, what are the advantages of each patch? Silk screening is good if you want a cheap way to print an album cover on. Woven is great if you're looking for detail. Embroider is good if you want something clean and simple done well. Chanel is good if you're looking for a warm, fuzzy, woolly patch. So yeah, Chanel is good if you want some warm, fuzzy, woolly and has some different texture to it. These can be very colorful or simplistic designs. Generally, they're done with 1 or 2 colors. Lastly, bullion. Very good if you're looking for something VIP or royal and regal looking. Would I recommend them for anybody looking to make a patch special? If you want a very unique patch that'll get you talking, yes, I would definitely recommend it. Same with Chanel patches and the like. Leather patches are good if you're making a leather jacket and you want something kind of standoutish and with a little more, I guess, depth to it. Leather patches can also just be done like, I've seen a revenge patch done in leather. I sadly did not get the patch before it sold out. It was sold through Hell's Headbangers. I was going to get it for my Revenge Conqueror vest, but didn't have the time, didn't have the money at the time, so yeah. And then I'm just going to go over something really quick. The types of borders you can find. I've only found 3, which are actually bordered. This means like, let me see. I think I have all 3 examples on my Death Metal jacket. And a bunch of candy just fell on the floor from Easter. Lovely. Here's an actual bordered patch. They have a border to them. They're very, you know where to sew, you know where to put your needle at. They're very useful, very good as a like starting patch. For somebody new to sewing, I would definitely recommend anything with a border. I've got stuff up here with them, one up here with it. So yeah. Next you've got die cut. Die cut won't have any loose threads, but it won't have a border. These are also good for a beginner in sewing, and I would definitely recommend them to anyone who doesn't want a big bulky border on there. I don't see why not. Borders are really cool if you know how to work with them. Though you can also make them look very pressed in if you sew with the wrong fabric, or sew with the wrong thread. And then you've got loose end patches, like this custom one I made out of a piece of towel. These are going to see fibers hanging off of, and they're very good for punk or do-it-yourself designs, and I would definitely recommend them for anybody who's looking to have that old-fashioned punk flair or more do-it-yourself flair to their jacket. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, you know, the like, ring the bell if you subscribe so that you get updated on my next video. If you didn't like the video, dislike so I know. I will see you guys in the next video. Also, recommended album is the, there's one by a death metal band from Scotland, don't remember the name, but it's recommended. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.